This on film. I don't think it's going to come out too well, but then it's just too cute. He can't stand that I'm outside visiting and he's inside, but oh well. I'll try to get this. It's a little grainy, but oh well. He's just too cute. I know where my mommy's at. Good day, my friends. This is where I've been staying for the Memorial Weekend. Now today is Memorial Day, but the funny story is I thought it was Sunday and everybody was leaving and I'm thinking, what the heck? And then I started to think, well, maybe just everybody's tired of the cold, damp, kind of rainy weekend, and maybe they just wanted to take off early, because I'm thinking it's Sunday and there's so many people leaving. And then I'm thinking, well, do they know something that I don't know? Maybe I better check the weather. And so I go and check the weather and it said it was Monday, right? Memorial Day. So I figured it out, like, oops, I lost a day there somehow. But anyways, I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, so that's why you're not going to see a lot of vehicles, because they all took off because it's Monday. They got to get back, right? Anyways, but it's been a pretty place, a lot of trees. It's been gorgeous in that kind of way, but it has been pretty cloudy. It rained our first day here. The next day we were able to sit outside and enjoy the outdoors a little bit. Today we're able to get out a little, it's cool, but it's not like uncomfortable cold. I think there was only one day like that it was a little bit, on the really cold temperature. But other than that, it's just been kind of cloudy, so I've been struggling with my solar, a little bit. But anyways, I'll show you around. It's pretty here, kind of like I'm in a I had to think of the word rainforest. It kind of reminds me of being in a rainforest, but it's not, but it just kind of reminds me of it. Okay, so let me show you around. Well, first there's Mr. Milo. I know he's all bundled up because, it's probably 50, upper 50s, so it's still a little cool. But not like, I consider anything around there okay, but if it gets in the 40s, that's when I consider it kind of cold. Yeah, but he's doing okay. Say Milo, say hi YouTube. Says hi everybody. So this is my friend's Gigi's little camp area. And then the people that were on this other side, I'll show you. So the people that were there had 3 dogs, or they were like a bunch of families, together. And so with those 3 dogs, and boy, it's a little overwhelming for Milo. So what I ended up doing is wanting to have my side of the van facing the trees to make it easier for Milo. Okay. And then my camp is over here. I'll show you right there. That's my camp. But doesn't this right in here remind you of a rainforest? Just because of all the moss all over the trees. So it probably doesn't get much sunlight up through here, even in the summertime. But yeah, it's very pretty though. But we're not close enough to the lake. There is a lake, but you have to drive, he said, the camp host said about 3/4 of a mile down a road, and check that out. So if we have time, I will try to do that. But it's really going to depend if we have time, because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow on the day that we leave. Yeah, so I'll show you this way. Look how the tree is blooming over there. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, and then here's the road coming in here. Look how beautiful it is. I mean, the campsites are a little close together, unfortunately, but there's still a lot of green foliage in between the campsites. Look at how pretty. Yeah, that's what it looks like that way. Okay, in the A loop, you can actually see the lake down below from these campsites that are along the backside here of the A loop. Okay, we are in the B loop, so we're further down that direction. So yeah, any of these along this side over here is a little bit of the lake view. How cool is that? Hope it's coming out. Okay, so where we ended up staying is Whitcomb Creek Campground out by Green Peter Lake. Okay, and it's off of Highway 20 in Oregon. I don't mind sharing this place because I honestly probably wouldn't come here very often. It is a primitive campground, and I believe it's somewhere in the $25 or so range a night. I'll go look at the board and just put it in here in text how much it is when I put my video together for you all, how much it is per night. But there is no hookups. They do have trash here, and they have gray water where you could dump your, any kind of gray water solutions and stuff like that down a drain, so they have that, but no running water. They do have the bathroom, that's the vault toilet type style, and that's about it. So with the dense trees, it made it a little bit more difficult if you're trying to use solar, obviously. So I really struggled a lot with getting my solar rebooted back up again, so I had to start my engine a couple of times, get more heat, so I wasn't using my furnace because the furnace would obviously draw my solar power, right? So that's kind of how I did it, but it didn't really get too cold here, so we were okay. Other than that, it's a great place, definitely a good spot. If you're traveling through here, want to stay a night, a couple of nights, depending on what you're looking for. I like it now because definitely there's less people, which is amazing, right? I like it with less people. Yeah, so we had a good time, other than just the weather. I mean, yeah, with all the dense trees, you don't get much light and stuff in here, but perfect, I bet you, in the heart of summer when it's really hot. This would be nice because it would be cool, but I bet you most of the year this is a very cold place to be because of all the dense trees. So keep that in mind if you're coming through here. But good pit stop. Definitely would be back here for a night or something if I happen to come up this direction. But other than that, it's great. So just wanted to share where I ended up staying over the Memorial weekend. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this little beautiful spot, and I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.